Hallelujah! There's another K box that is coming out this year from Japan. Besides the Copen, the S660, and of course the Alto Works, the Turbo K box. Honda just unveiled their their updated N1 K box or K car. The so I'm just dumbfounded on why in Asia, all most of the RS models in Asia don't even come up with a manual transmission. I'm not so sure if every market it has a manual transmission on the Jazz or Fit, but in Japan they had a Honda Fit RS on which it has the 130 horsepower with a excellent six-speed manual that Honda is well known for. And of course, and then on some markets, I think Civic RS. But unfortunately, in the Philippine market, they're all automatics, which is such a fail. But this one, on the other hand, the N1 RS will feature a six-speed manual, and good for Honda for this one. Finally, they're branching out their six-speed manuals on other models besides the S660. If you guys don't know about the Honda S660, it's basically a Targa K car. It's like an indirect successor to the Honda Beat Roadster, the mid-engine Roadster. The S660 is also a mid-engine Targa Roadster, you call it whatever. But yeah, this one, this will cater to people who uses their car every day but wants to have fun in the toge area. And as you can see, they just updated it. Um, According to the articles here, the the N1 has been around since 2012, so this is like their biggest refresh on the lineup. And as you can see, some different colors, nice colors here and there. The guy the wheels with a hubcap looking wheels, they're the regular models. While these ones with the BBS looking ones, they're the N1 RS, on which they have six-speed manual. See, look at that. There you go. That reminisce that reminisces the S2000 back in the day. I like that. I like that shifter. And this is one of the rare K cars that you can buy right now with a manual transmission, since manuals are almost doesn't exist in this market. And as you can see, this one has laden with the Honda Access accessory lineup in Japan. So you can see it has the carbon thing here. It has some striping here and there. But yeah, it's a good news for Honda to bring out a R an N1 RS model. Too bad that they're not gonna export this to the rest of Asia. The Asian market needs vehicles like this because it's it's cute, it's practical, it's a gas saver, and of course, with the Honda six-speed manual, fun to drive. Sure, it has only 63 horsepower, blah yada yada yada, but no, man. If 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 the N1 RS has a manual while the Civic RS doesn't, why? You know, they call the RS as a road sport. It's not like an SI or a Type R per se, but still, man, Hondas should bring more fun cars like this. Um, they should expand this vehicle outside Japan, in my opinion. Even though if it's in Australia or whatever, of course, this car will never pass in the US because of our hulking SUVs. Bigger is better. You might as well buy an Abrams tank to drive around here in the US. But in Asia, um, I can see a market for this in Asia, like in Philippines. But unfortunately, in Southeast Asia, Asian markets, it's majority right-hand drive. So Honda can easily export this to Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Thailand, but not necessarily in the Philippines. Because you know, although this will sell in the Philippines too because it's Honda, of course. If you say Honda, everyone will buy it. But such a shame that this car will be only stuck in Japan. Yeah, I'm just I'm just excited for this car. If ever I get the chance to drive it, I'll drive it. I'll drive it. I just want to drive a K car in Japan and then just travel all over Japan. If I need a practical K car, I think this might be it. I'll drive this around Japan if ever I get to chance to drive one. Um, if not, I'll try the S660 if I fit. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, I went to rent JDM here in Las Vegas and tried to fit in a Suzuki Cappuccino. I'm I'm 6'3", with a 35-inch inseam, and I fit on a Cappuccino. I was happy on that one. But I tried to fit in to the AZ1. That I don't fit. Yeah, too bad. Headroom I fit, actually. If I put my helmet on, I still will fit. But the problem is the footwells are so narrow that I have to be barefooted to drive it. Like when I drove the Elise a few years ago, I have to be barefoot to navigate the pedal, the narrow pedal room on the AZ1. But that's besides the point. But this one I fit, of course. I sat on some surplus K cars in the Philippines that were converted to to left-hand drive. It's a iffy job, but I fit on some of these K boxes, these K hatches. Actually, there's a model called the N box. It's a little bit more boxier. It's much more utilitarian. And then of course the N wagon, it has sliding doors here. This is the this is the funkiest N Honda N models in Japan is the N1. It's a semi retro. It was inspired by the Honda N360 back in the day, so it looks retro. So you can see those cute little hubcaps right there. I like those hubcaps. It reminds me of those old Crown Victorias that just got phased out, the P71 police interceptors, and it has a two-tone roof. It has the floating roof effect. It's all right, but the RS is a breath of fresh air for a fun K box. Besides the Alto Works, the Alto Works is a much more serious K hatch compared to this. But at least for those people who doesn't want to drive a hardcore K hatch in Japan every day, this is a good alternative. This is a lot more practical. Um, good for every day, for family, dogs, whatever. Yeah, at least this is a step in the right direction. I don't know how will this perform compared to the Alto Works. We'll just have to wait and see from Car Magazine in Japan or Hot Version. I want to see how Tsuchiya reacts on this car, or Orido or Taniguchi, how they think about this car. It's a nice car. It's a nice hatchback. I mean, I want to drive this car. I don't care what they say. It's awesome. It looks awesome. What is this? Oh yeah, it has. Look at this. There's a reverse turbo sticker right there next to the license plate. That's a cute detail right there. That's awesome. I think that's a Honda Access accessory maybe because the regular model doesn't have that. Yeah, and also it has the what is this? Oh, it has DOHC, just like the old Civics and City hatches back in the 90s. So it doesn't say VTEC, but it says DOHC, Programmable Fuel Injection or whatever, PGMFI thing right there. And it has a nice gas cap right there. I think that's a Honda accessory. This gas cap, the stripes, the bumper overriders. I don't know the stickers here, but I think it is the painted hood right there, and then the carbon effect on the grill. But it says to the article that every model has a LED daytime running lights, which is pretty cool. And this is what it looks like with the full headlights on. And when it's driving on the day, that's what it looks like. And there's the tail lights. There's where the amber turn signals is at. Pretty clean, pretty clean design. Very Japanese. It's very nice. Of course, the boring models will come with a CVT, which is okay since it's an economy car. But the 6-speed manual is just save the manuals. It's like that, just like that. It's nice. It's just so refreshing to see cars like this. I mean, especially manual transmissions are like endangered species right now in the car world, and this is the regular CVT model right there for people who doesn't like to shift their own gears. Yeah, but I just wish that has can Honda should export this car. I mean, yeah, give it the CVT and the manual, all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive. Come on, just bring this out. Um, Bring it to Southeast Asia at least. This car will not click in Europe or in the US. But hey, that's what's sad about K cars in Japan. They just don't spread the love, give it to other markets like New Zealand, Australia, Indonesia. But unfortunately, it's all about the bottom end. That's why they won't gonna do this. Of course, labor costs in Japan is kind of high compared to the rest of Asia. So yeah. Mm. So that's it for the N1 manual transmission announcement. So I know I was a little late on this one. I was contemplating if should I make a video on this, but save the manual. So and I was doing another video earlier. So yeah, just please follow me. Just type in Google Lapid Vlogs, as you can see right there, and you'll find me on different social media. And I'll see you guys later.